because Exco, the executive committee, is the layer below the original founding directors of the group. It is a team of people who have complementary skills and the same values. It's a team that has been grouped together to carry the group into the next decade and beyond of operation as we look to scale and build on the solid foundations that already exist. I'm Nicole Gundelfinger and I look after marketing for Cash Converters Southern Africa.
My name is Ingela van Lochrenberg. I am Head of Finance at Cash Converters South Africa. I'm the National Group Finance Manager. I also head up True Accounting, which is an accounting firm that has been created solely for the Cash Converters network. I'm Director and making sure that everything runs smoothly as far as the accounts go.
Mark Bilborough, I'm the Group IT Director at Cash Converters. My career basically in IT started on a fishing launch where I couldn't find the statistics and the data that I needed to do my job properly. To do that, I fell into IT and left fishing for IT. I have been in IT ever since, trained as a software developer all the way up to now in the role of directorship, which I thoroughly enjoy.
I'm Jason Carlisle-Kitts. I'm the CEO of Cash Converters Personal Finance, which is our unsecured money lending business. And I've been with the group a little over 3 years now. I ran a money lending business in the KwaZulu-Natal rural region. I was a member of Microfinance South Africa, and by hook or by crook, Microfinance South Africa knew that Cash Converters was looking to expand and grow their unsecured money lending book. And the CEO of Microfinance South Africa put myself and Richard, Peter and Trevor in touch, and the rest was history, as they say.
I never knew much about Cash Converters before I started here, but I was so impressed from the moment that I joined the team of exactly how professional everyone are, everything that they do, and I mean the leadership. They are such visionaries. They're always looking for new things to do, innovative ideas. I'm always learning from them, and they always push us to do more as well, which is really great. So they always drive you to become a better person, to become a better leader, and to think of new ideas on how you can develop your team and grow your business unit. And I really can't see any other company that's so energetic and so passionate about what they do.
We have built an incredibly strong foundation over the last almost 30 years, and we really are perfectly positioned for the next generation to take on. We have understood how to combine bricks and mortar with the digital experience, and as people start to look at this brand in a different light, in microfinance, there is no one better positioned than us.
I think if you look at the current state of the economy in the post-COVID world, I believe personally that Cash Converters is ideally situated. The cost of new goods is astronomical at this stage, and we are so well positioned. We're not selling cheap replicas or knockoffs of the original well-known brands. We've got the well-known brands. We have good quality stuff with warranties to boot. People out in the market don't have spare money, so our money lending products are also front and center, and I believe the opportunity for this particular business is massive given those exact circumstances.
Although we could all have done without a black swan pandemic, I think it has forced efficiencies and streamlined particularly our business into the future. The biggest opportunity really is to take what we learned during COVID, which was how to operate this business remotely, leanly, tightly, with lots of efficiencies, and take that into the future and bring about the next chapter.
So what gets me going, what keeps me pushing, is that there's always something to be achieved. There's always results out there. There's always better, improved ways, no matter what you're doing. And it's what drives me when I go to bed at night. The key is, what did I manage to achieve today, and did I live to that? And that's what drives the next morning, and that's that repetitive cycle.
The relationship for me with Cash Converters around our values of collaboration, particularly integrity and respect, resonate loudly with this desire that I've always had to tidy up the microlending industry, to make sure that we do things correctly, so not just within the parameters of the regulatory or legal requirements, but within those values of ours as well, and making sure that we do the right thing, and we do the right thing for the right reasons as well.
So I think this is really a perfect business model. Not only do you get support when you start your store in line of having an operations team looking after you. You also have the IT team looking after you, you have the personal finance team looking after you, the marketing team looking after you, and then of course the accounting team looking after you. So pretty much each part of your business is covered, and someone at head office and a team at head office with professional skills, experts in their field, are looking after you and making sure that you know what to do.
Cash Converters is poised for a really exciting next decade. We are perfectly positioned in an environment heading into post-COVID in terms of the goods and services that we provide. So from my perspective, the Exco is critical to the next decade of this business and beyond. The foundation is incredibly strong, and a recognition of needing to scale and putting different subject matter experts around the table is really positive and speaks to the sustainability of this franchise into the future.
I think if you don't have an Exco, you don't have a rudder, and you'll swim in circles. And Exco is the decision-making body of the business that gets to meet and discuss and determine the strategies that we are on, the strategies that we need to make, and how we are managing according to those strategies. I believe an Exco is vitally important to put together with the various components of the business, because we don't work in silos. We're very collaborative. In any business should be very collaborative. So your Exco really brings together the pillars of that business, puts them together in a collaborative manner so that the whole ship, the whole business, is moving in the right direction. The decision makers are there constantly making the right decisions, re-evaluating the strategy, making the right calls. Take that away, you're back to a ship without a rudder. You'll just go around in circles.
I think any member of an Exco team has a duty or a responsibility to keep up with the latest trends and developments in their particular area of expertise. And it's incumbent on us to provide the necessary strategic direction and guidance to our stores to deliver that strategy or to deliver the expected results. I think as the group that we've got assembled now, we're all skilled and have a lot of experience in our particular fields, and we challenge each other and we drive each other to deliver the results that we expect from our brand.
So an Exco is important for Cash Converters because it is continuity into the future. The original founding directors and partners are at some point going to want to move on to different chapters, and it's important that there's a management team in place that understands intricately how the business fits together and is able to take that intellectual property that is so deeply embedded in the original brains and move it into what comes next.
Every person has different things that get them out of bed in the morning. For me, it is really the love of what I do and my passion. My passion is my work, and I know a lot of people will say you mustn't be defined by your job, but I feel that that is what defines me because I love it so much.
The best part about being part of this Exco committee is that it's a group of people who are very different from different backgrounds, different ages and stages in life, however commonly incentivized to work within the franchise operation and with our franchisees to provide a solid and consistent brand into the future in order to make franchisees successful and profitable over multiple generations.